you both play the lottery.
Yes.
I assume that from your complaint that you have special numbers.
Yes.
What are your numbers?
10:04, my birthday.
On July 30th of this year,
Yes.
you were on the phone
Yes.
with the defendant. Tell me what happened.
We was on the phone talking, having a conversation, and then she was like, sis, I'm gonna call you back. I'm finna go and play my numbers.
Call you back, I'm going to play my numbers, which
Yeah.
meant she was going to play her lottery numbers.
Yes.
Miss Snell, what are your numbers?
Oh, I have so many. I could start off with pick 3, pick 4, or pick 5.
Okay, so you have specific numbers that you play all the time.
Yeah.
And she has specific numbers that she plays all the time.
Yes, I'm sure.
That she, just a second, that she gave you.
Yes.
So on July 30th, when you were going to buy your lottery tickets, she asked you to buy some lottery tickets for her using her numbers?
Yes, both our numbers I played together.
Using her numbers. And she gave you those numbers.
Yes.
And in effect said to you, when you're going for yours, I'll send you money, play mine.
Yes.
And you did.
Yes.
How much money did she send you?
$35.
And she sent you how?
Through Cash App.
So you got it immediately.
Yeah.
Where did you go to purchase the tickets?
7-Eleven.
How much money did you spend on your lottery tickets?
Oh, I didn't have a chance because it was 5 minutes until the draw time. So I was trying to put all of our numbers in there, but I ran her numbers first. I spent $4 because that's $4.
Just a second. Let's go slowly. You went to the place, you spent her $35,
Yes.
played her numbers, and spent $4 of your own?
Yes.
How many numbers did you get to put in for $4?
Only 4 tickets, which were $1 each.
Okay.
Were able to go in.
That's okay. What number won?
1004.
That's her birthday.
Yep.
And so this is what the case is about. Ultimately, when you found out that your birth date won, you wanted your winnings. You offered to give the defendant, according to what I read, gas money.
Yes.
The defendant ultimately, after some bickering back and forth, sent you half of your winnings.
Yes.
And how much were all of the winnings?
$2,700.
And you sent her how much?
Altogether, she got $1,371.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, Miss Snell, I'd like you to try to explain to me why you withheld $1,329 from her.
Okay, when I first called her back and told her, well, she already knew that my tickets didn't run because I was so busy.
Don't tell me what, listen to me, don't tell me what she knew.
Okay.
So far, you had not entered into a business relationship with her, which was, I'll give you money, you play the numbers, my number, because you're going, if we win, I'll split it with you. That's business. That's not what you both tell me happened. You were on the phone. You said, I'll have to call you back. I'm running to play my numbers. She said, if you're going to play my numbers. She sent you money to play her numbers. You played her numbers, and her birthday won. Where do you think you're entitled to any of that money?
Because I did all the footwork, and her numbers would have never got played if I would have never played them.
Okay, Miss Snell, what you did was do her a favor. Now, there's nothing in the law of doing somebody a favor, but in order to create a business relationship, there has to be a contract, a meeting of the minds. I will send you money. You go to the store, play the numbers, and because you're doing this legwork, so I don't have to go to the store. If my numbers win, I'll give you half. That's a contract. That's different from a favor. Do you understand? There has to be some theory. There's no theory about I did the legwork. Do you get it?
Yes.
So I'm going to ask you again. Do you see any basis for you not turning over her winnings to her?
I felt as though I did turn over, you know, the winnings. We never, even when I told her that our numbers hit, the numbers
No,
hit.
her number hit.
What?
Her birthday hit.
Okay, Well, even when I told her, it was no discussion of what we were gonna do. She was sending me to the lottery office, which I drove to Castleberry, Florida, to go and cash in the ticket, which was a good away from my residence, to go and cash in the ticket.
Did she ask you to, just a second, did she ask you to do that?
Yes.
Not just to go and
Yes.
cash the ticket?
Yes.
No. Tell me when she asked you, because anybody could cash the ticket if you don't put your name on the back of it. So you could have given her the ticket and she could have gone to cash in the ticket. That's easy. So I'm asking you, because I didn't get that impression from the papers, that she said to you, go and cash in the ticket.
She asked me what time I was going to cash the ticket. The reason why she won't cash the ticket in her name because she receives disability and she cannot get it in her name.
Oh, there we go. Did you ask her to cash in the ticket?
No, I did not.
Not true, Your Honor.
I told her I would come, ask Crystal, could I come to rent a car for me and come to Orlando to pick up the ticket? If I'm telling you to cash the ticket in, why would I drive to Orlando for the ticket?
Why don't you just put it in the mail? And in any event, there has to, what?
Your Honor, she didn't drive to Orlando till the next day after I cashed in that ticket.
What I'm telling you is, Ms. Snell, there has to be a contract for you to receive half those winnings because that was your arrangement. You can't decide afterwards, well, I did all the legwork and I'm entitled to money. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So I also want to say that even this ticket is in my name, I'm also going to be responsible for it through taxes.
Well, that's true. You will. And if you file for taxes, do you work?
Yes.
What kind of work do you do?
Sanitation lead.
And how much do you earn?
But right now I'm out of work.
Okay, then you don't have to worry about taxes. Okay, judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $1,329. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Oh, I just don't think it's fair. I did a lot of the work.
I love it.
I was excited. We both were excited on the phone.
It bothers me because we've been friends over 40 years and I've been there for her.
She wanted to be greedy and keep it all for herself.
It really bothers me that she took the money like that.
Buy your own lottery tickets.
I'm a winner. Thank you.
Only one takeaway from this case, my darling, and that is money can break up a friendship easily because there really was no legal issue here. It was a favor. She said, here's my money, play my numbers, and that's what the lotto is. It's a dream.
Interesting, though, it brings up a bigger issue we were just talking about before we started about large pools of, offices or groups of friends that buy in together. And again, it is a dream and such a far out fantasy that you actually win.
I've done it.
But if you do,
I did it when I was working.
there should be some, you're just praying that everyone that's included in that is going to stay true to their word and split it evenly. Or I never understood how that worked. I couldn't trust that
but
many people.
But a lot of offices do that. But this wasn't one of those.
No,
this
no.
wasn't a lottery pool.
No.
This was play my birthday.
Sure.
Here's my number.
Here it was clear. I
Here's
just mean
my
it
number.
could get a little dicier in other situations.
And it has. Lots of lawsuits there. But this one was an easy.
All right, I'm going to be completely honest about this one. This case should have never happened. Let's start with the plaintiff. She sent 30 fives. She said, play my numbers. There was no discussion about splitting winnings. No agreement, no partnership, no lottery pool. So legally, I agree with the plaintiff. Her money, her numbers, her winnings. Now, let's talk about the defendant. Seriously? You went to 7-Eleven, and now you think you deserve half? You weren't business partners. You weren't investors together. You weren't splitting tickets. You did a favor. And what really surprised me was when she said, I did the legwork. Legwork? You walked into a store. That doesn't automatically entitle you to 1,329s. Now, if before playing the numbers they had said, if it hits, we split it. That's different. That's a contract. That's a mutual understanding. But you cannot change the deal after the numbers win. That's where she seriously messed up. Keeping half first, and then trying to justify it? That looks greedy. It doesn't look fair. Now, let me say something about the plaintiff too. If this was truly a 40-year friendship, she could have voluntarily given her friend something, maybe 100 talents, maybe 200 talents, out of appreciation. But that would be a gift, not an obligation. Big difference. Legally, the judge was 100% correct. Morally, I still think the defendant crossed the line. You don't rewrite the agreement once money shows up. And honestly, what shocked me the most? 40 years of friendship, destroyed over 1,329. That's the real loss here. This case proves something important. Money doesn't create greed, it exposes it. So tell me in the comments, do you think the defendant deserved something for the effort, or was the judge absolutely right? If you enjoy direct, honest courtroom reactions like this, support the channel. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next breakdown.